Okay YouTube, so as you've just seen us driving down then, we've just got to our bushcraft camp now that me, Andy and Bryony have got. Unfortunately, Bryony can't camp out this weekend because of work commitments, the joys of work. So as you can see, I'm in the little Toronto. Tomorrow we are doing a little bit of exploring around the bushcraft camp, the local area, seeing if there's any green lanes. Good news, my L200 is all done. Only issue with it is the reverse light, but because of the age you don't need it for the MOT, and the light on the dashboard to tell me it's in four-wheel drive is not working. But I know what it is. I think it's a break in the wire. So when we do eventually change the gearbox out because of the crunching issue, I will invest in getting the wiring loom all checked out. So I'm down the little Nissan. It was already packed, ready to go. There was no point packing the L200 when that was already packed. So tonight's going to be me and Andy, little camp out, chilled one, cook some food on our fire pit, and then in the morning mine and Andy's mates are coming down. So we've got Greg from Northwest 4x4, and we've also got one of the lads we used to play airsoft with, and he works with Andy. Chris is coming down in his disco. So Andy's going to have his first taste of driving off-road in the little Nissan, and I'm just going to jump in as a passenger. And Greg is going to give Andy a little lesson on four-wheel driving, which should be good. That will be a separate video of us green laning. We have had a little bit of vandalism going down the bushcraft camp. The sheep have kicked a load of soil in to the fire pit, so if you know where I can report some vandalism, I don't think the farmer will care, but if there's any sheep police out there, let me know so I can tell them that they've wrecked my fire pit. But other than that, we're gonna get camp set up. I'm gonna be using my swag tonight, and Andy is just he's doing something a little bit different. He's gonna put a tarp up but sleep on his fishing bed that he's got. So hopefully it'll be a good little setup that we've got going. Little fire on, little cook up, and maybe do a little bit of bushcraft or whatnot. But I'll bring you along for the ride. And again, thank you for all the support, and I do hope you're enjoying watching these videos. I've been Panda, and he's Andy. So yeah, see you in a sec. Okay, so we are all set up. As you can see, Andy cleaned the fire pit out before. We're all set up, as you've seen in the time lapse before. So you've got my swag there, the Jeep's in the back. We've just set up a little table and these chairs there. If you remember from one of the previous camps, day camps down here, we built a sawhorse. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to get a bit of food on. Prep the fire, get a little bit of food on, chop some wood. What we did do though, we have cheated, so we've brought a bit of wood down with us. Because of the storms that we've had the last few weeks, we just thought it'd be easier, grab a bit of wood from the petrol station, so we know for a fact we've got enough wood to last us. We have got wood in the wood store, but we just need to chop it and prep it, so that's what we're going to do. I'll give you a proper little tour around camp now, show you in the swag and show you Andy's setup and stuff like that. So I'm going to flip the camera around and I'll show you what's happening now. But the view behind us up the meadow is amazing. That's what I'll be looking at in the morning when I get up. So I'm going to flip it round and show you inside the swag and stuff like that. Okay, so as I've just been saying, we've cleaned all the fire pit out. With the storms, we think it overflow. The little stream overflowed and put some soil and some rubbish in it, so Andy cleared all that out before. You can see now Andy's just prepping some kindling to get the fire going. Okay, and then as you can see, I am in the swag. This is a June four-wheel drive Outback XL. Okay, I bought this off Facebook Marketplace a while ago. I do want to upgrade my swag to the one with the bar that runs across the top eventually. But I'll open it up and I'll show you inside. Okay, so I've just flipped this over. As you can see in there, I've got like my fake fur at the bottom. There's like a under blanket, my sleeping bag, and a couple of pillows. So I've got an inflatable pillow and just 2 normal pillows that I always have with my fishing bed. Moving over, so this is our little table for the night. Again, keep this in the back of the Toronto, and in that box there's our like 4-wheel driving kitchen. Again, seats there. If anyone notices, that chair is Brownie's, so when he watches this video he's going to be pissed. But yeah, I've stole his chair for the weekend because it's comfier than mine. Andy's got his shit chair that he bought and got robbed for, just over there. Okay, so Andy tonight, he's sleeping just under this tree. No tarp, he's just using his big Super XL comfy sleeping bag that he got from, was it Angle and Direct, and? Yeah. Sleeping bag from Angle and Direct, and then he got the beds from Decathlon. That's a Wide Boy XL bed as well. So Andy's just gonna sleep under the stars tonight. Again, I'm just gonna have my bug net over me. I'm not gonna put the cover. So this is our little bushcraft camp. Eventually there is, where you can see just here, we are gonna build a room, basically a structure with 2 beds, 2 raised beds in it. So if 2 of us are down, we can camp in it, and then the fire will reflect the heat into it. So I hope you like the bushcraft camp that we're building. We haven't been down for a while, but things have come up. We've been doing a bit of 4-wheel driving, fixing them, so I hope you like the camp. As you can see, it's quite cool. We have got running water behind us, which is good. So as long as we've got our water filters, we both have one. So does Brownie's got one as well. We can have water, we don't need to bring water down with us because we have a filter each, which is really good. So again, this is the camp, and I'll bring you back when we've got some food on the go, and I hope you like the setup that we're rocking this weekend. Okay, so Andy's just got the fire going now. He's just putting on his kindling now. So small sticks, then into bigger sticks, but Andy is a messy bugger and couldn't be bothered spreading them out, so now he's got to rifle through them. So as you can see, he's putting the smaller twigs on now. Again, all we're using is the same what we normally use, the wax wood things from B&M Bargains. I am looking at another make, found a company on Instagram, so I think I'm going to order some off them. They're meant to be really good, so I'm going to give them a whirl. But yeah, fire's on the go. And then, as you can see, the smaller twigs there, we've got some wood anyway, and we'll get that on, that we bought from the petrol station, but then I'll chop some wood in a bit on the chopping block just over there. Okay, so there's our fire going. As I say, we do love the fire pit, but I do think we are going to get a bit of piping and just put a bit of a flue in just there, if you can see, sorry, just here, to suck some more oxygen down into the fire pit, so it feeds it a little bit better, gets a better burn on it. Okay, so we hope you like our little fire pit, and once we're cooking up some scran, we'll bring you back. Okay, so they got a little bit burnt, but we'll still eat them. So just dishing them up now, some chicken bites, cooked in Andy's Dutch oven and skillet. So next thing we're going to cook in these are the burgers in the skillet part for a bit later on. So as you can see, we did burn a couple, but hey, we're not fussy, so we'll get them down our neck now. Okay, so the little fire pit is serving us quite well, to be honest. Okay, so a little bit dark now, but as you can see, we've got the little lights on the go from tree to tree, and it was a perfect match. Fire is on the go, so we've opted out from cooking the burgers on the fire now. We're just going to cook them on the gas stove. Fire's going too nice and the temperatures drop, so we're just going to leave the fire going as it is, and we're going to just cook them on just a little gas stove. So we're just going to have some quarter pounders. What are they? Quarter pounders?
Yep.
Just going to have some quarter pounder burgers for our tea. As you can see, just nice and relaxed evening, having a little chat around the campfire. But as you can see, the camp looks really good in the dark. I will post a picture up of this because the light doesn't do it justice. So I'll post a little picture up of what it looks like. Okay, so we're just been relaxing, sitting by the fire. Obviously we haven't recorded much because we've just been chilling out and relaxing. Lighting's not the best because the mic's just covering the light, but you can make us out. Just a quick one. So when I come to the farm today, I rocked up and Andy had this new gift for me. So this is a Bluetooth wireless microphone for my iPhone, so I can start using this to record the YouTubes and get rid of the bloody hamster. So tomorrow's video, when we're doing the green laning, I am going to be using this instead of the big hamster. So I'm going to just open it up now and let you have a little look at it. Okay, so as you can see on there, if you can just make it out, you get the mic and you get the adapter for your iPhone, which I'm over the moon with. Let's have a little look what it says on the back. So we have a 20 meters of accessibility, plug and play, wind compatible, I think it says. So, and you can adjust the quality. So again, tomorrow we are going to try the new microphone out. So I'm going to have a little look at it now, and tomorrow we will be using the microphone. So again, thank you, Andy.
No problem.
So again, as I say, my name's above the door, but it's everybody that helps me out. I appreciate it, and thanks again. And we're down at the bushcraft camp. We haven't really been down that much, as I said before. With work commitments, other things like that, so we needed a little break. So me and Andy have come down. Unfortunately, Brownie's had to work, and Greg unfortunately couldn't camp out, but he will be here in the morning to do some green laning. So you will see Greg from Northwest 4x4 tomorrow. He's going to be in the Nissan Terrano with Andy. Andy's going to be driving the Terrano tomorrow, first time actually green laning, where he's going to be the main driver, and I'm going to be jumping in as a passenger with one of our other mates, Chris. So that's just a little update on what we've been up to tonight. Again, I hope you're enjoying the videos. I really like making them, and I hope everybody is enjoying watching them. I know sometimes it's just a fat lad waffling in the woods, but again, I hope you enjoy it. I've got a few things coming up this year. We've got a bushcraft course, haven't we, Andy?
Yep. Okay,
so we are going on a bushcraft course with bushcraft tools. I think it's bushcraft tool or bushcraft tools. I always get confused. I think Dustin from Bushcraft Tools, he's doing a bushcraft course, so we're booked on that. It's 24 hours, so we're going on that. Hopefully I'll be able to bring you along for that as well. I'll get as much recording as possible for that. That's down south, so me and Andy will probably go up the Friday night, either find a spot to camp or maybe just a little hotel, if we can't find anywhere to camp, just because it'll be after work and stuff like that. And then I've got another couple of trips planned. I've got a camping trip planned again with a few of the lads from Northwest 4x4. I want to build up on the bushcraft camp as much as I can, and then it's more than likely going to be a few day camps with me having twins on the way. They're due in on July the 15th, but more than likely to be as soon as, so I'll be doing more day camps and less night camps for a while, just because of having twins.
So stay tuned for them as well. I'll be still getting out doing a bit of green laning. Hopefully I want to start doing a section on just a little bit of vehicle maintenance as well, for people who are just getting into green laning. So basically checking your oils, checking your diff oils, changing your oil and stuff like that. Andy's got a bit warm there, have your hand? And stuff like that. If anyone's interested in that, drop us a comment. I'm no mechanic. I'm getting a little bit hot myself. I'm no mechanic, not the best mechanic anyway, but I know the basics. So for any you new people who are getting into off-roading or even just owning a vehicle and getting out doing a bit of vehicle camping or whatever, maybe a little bit of just basic maintenance to keep you on the road, so you don't always have to go and seek mechanical advice. So if you're interested in that, drop us a comment. And then also we've got another thing in the pipeline, me and Andy, that hopefully people will like. If we can pull it off, should be a good surprise for later on this year. So again, we've just been waffling. I'll leave it at that for now. Me and Andy are going to have a little catch up and a chat, and then I'll bring you back just before I'm going to bed. Okay folks, I've just gone in the swag now. As you can see, I haven't got the full cover over me. I've just got the bug net over me tonight, and so I can look up at the stars. The moon's full moon tonight, so it's nice and bright. We've still got the little lights on as well. They last for 20 hours on low, so we've just left them on anyway. Some little ambient light if we need to get up to go to the toilet or anything like that. We haven't got to fumble about for the torch. Again, we've had a nice little camp, so I'm going to say good night, and I'll bring you back in the morning unless we get woken up by sheep trampling through us or whatever. I'll bring you back for that, but until then, good night. I'll speak to you in the morning. Bye bye. Okay, good morning YouTube. So just woke up, nothing happened during the night, just alright sleep. Really relaxing, having a stream behind us, which is good. So sun's out again, lovely day, and that's the view that we've got that I've woken up to. So that's a nice little view. So yeah, so just gonna relax for a little minute, just check my phone and stuff like that, and then get some breakfast on, and probably get some breakfast on, do a bit of admin, and wait for the lads to get here, dismantle camp, and then I think we're just going for a little explore, because apparently there's a couple of green lanes around where we've got the bushcraft camp, so hopefully we can explore them today. As I said before, that's just going to be a separate video. I'm going to keep the camps as one video, and if we go on like a green lane and adventure, that'll be a separate video, just to try and keep the time down so it doesn't end up being like 40 minutes 50 minutes long, or like I don't want to go over 20 minutes 25 minutes in a video if I can, so 20 or 25 minutes and under, otherwise people will just get bored and turn them off. So I'm going to try and I'm going to keep them as separate videos. Okay, I'll bring you back once you've got breakfast on the go. I think we've just got bacon and sausage for breakfast, so bacon and sausage baps for brekkie. So I'll bring you back in a little while. Oh, again, Traction Clothing. There is a 10% discount code for all my subscribers, and it's Panda10. We'll leave it in the link below, so I'll leave it in the description below, the link for Matt's website and the discount code underneath it. So if you're looking for it, if you're looking for anything from Traction, either the new bags for going on your spare wheel, these hoodies are really good with the big pocket in the front, or a hat, or some hoodies, whatever. There's a 10% discount on all stuff with Panda 10. So give that a little look, and again, he'll much appreciate the support as well, same as I do. So I'll bring us back in a little bit. Okay, so we've just got breakfast on. So again, we're just using the Ridge Monkey and just a little camp stove.
Got some sausages on. We're not lighting a fire this morning because we are going a bit earlier, so there's no point lighting a fire and then having to douse it all out. We just let it go out because we are going to go and do a bit of green laning. G'day guys, just turned up.
Right.
Better late than never. Because he hasn't got his Jeep, he's scared to camp. He's scared of the dark, so he likes to stay in his zone. Because he's got light, so he's scared in case it was dark or some like walker come and cuddle with him in the night, so he never come. So last night was just me and Andy, as you've seen. There was Andy's setup. So yeah, we just have this breakfast, then do a bit of admin, get a wash, pack camp down, and then we're going to meet our other mate Chris up at the farm. I'm ready to go out and do some bit of adventure round there where the camp is, basically around Mould. So I hope you're enjoying the video, and I'll bring you back once we're all packed up.